Hey friends, welcome back to my page, y'all. I've got some burnt umber acrylic paint in my hand. We're gonna use it to stain this border of a frame. When you hop on, say hello, hit the heart button. If you are not joining the live, you will not see a red box right above there. So just comment along. Just even put hashtag replay in the comments. So I'm super excited about this. We are going to paint the pig. So let me pull this up over here. I am going to dry this a little bit. So we painted this with sage, chalk paste. Okay, and we did some prep work, y'all, for this little pig. Okay, because I didn't feel like being here for 5 hours. So I'm going to kind of give you guys the lay of the land on how it works. And I also talked Zach into offering it to people that didn't get it the other night on the wood cutout sale. So there is a link with a pop-up that will come up. You can check out there, or you can just type in the word pig and get all of the supplies, the cutouts and all the colors. Okay? Hi friends! Keyword is pig, P-I-G. I hope y'all are still awake. I just want to get this little bitty tiny spot. See that dark spot right there? I want to get that dry before we continue. If I can. We'll see. It is actually, you know what? It might be oil from my fingers, y'all. You ever have that issue? Okay, so lots of things happening. So I want to give this a quick sand first. But I also want to move this over here. I'm just going to very lightly sand this. Nothing special. Don't put a lot of oomph into it. Don't do it. Okay, just a very light sand. Okay, and it's going to kind of distress it just a little bit. I'm not really going for a specific look, but there's that. All right, y'all tell me if pig is working. Somebody comment the keyword for me and tell me if pig, P-I-G, is working. I knew. Thank you. Pig is the key word. Let me just come back over here and make sure I got all that. Okay, so before I forget, I have to wax this. Must wax this. Anytime that you paint a surface, you want to make sure that you wax it. So, let me grab this. Hi. Let me make sure. So, my wax, you see that, is on the hard side. I know, I'm looking at it right now, guys. Hold on just a second. Pig. P-I-G. Save. Now try. It's been quite the technical difficulties trying to get ready for this, y'all. Let me just tell you something. It has been. I have almost thrown in the towel and said, I will show my friends how to paint the pig tomorrow. Don't know why, all of a sudden. It's been a pretty smooth day. And just to get the pig painted and show y'all, it's not been easy. So hopefully our little friend turns out okay. All right, so I am putting wax all over this. I do not want, because we're going to put a transfer on this. I don't want my transfer to peel up this sage color. There we go. I see pig is working. Piggy.
Oink, oink.
All right, so let me just make sure I get this fully covered. And make sure that I don't have it like caked up in some corner. And then sometimes, like I felt like a spot right there whenever, did y'all notice that? Whenever I was dragging it, it was like, okay? Most likely, I have too much wax there. So now I'm just going to buff the entire thing just to be sure. Okay? All right, so that is done. I think that is the only thing we need wax for. Zach is ready to my left to
ready.
I don't know. Do something.
But not willing.
What are you doing, Zach? Hey! This is not nice.
I'm not a nice person.
Whatever. We're going to use this on the background. I'm going to use this one. I don't think I've used this one. The flower part. Okay, so we're going to have to use this a couple of times. All right?
You did use that one.
The flower one, I don't think I have. But whatever you say, dude. Okay?
I like the tone.
You love the hen in the on the bonnet. Yes. Yes. How is Zach doing? Zach, how are you doing?
Swell.
Busy, busy?
Busy, busy.
Yes, Barbara, I did get my closet finished. Well, I did. We still got to do Zach's side. But, you know, there's been some other priorities like, oh, you know, just a bunch of wood cutouts for y'all. Okay, so I'm going to line this up in the corner.
If you don't hit a jackpot of 10...
Hi.
Get out. You were interrupting the show. All right, here we go. I'm going to grab, what did I say? Meadow, pesto, raspberry sorbet, sunny side. Okay, these 4 colors. We may use both greens. I don't know. I'm going to do my best. Do my very best to make this colorful. Okay. Y'all hear this commotion over here? Yeah, as he says hi, everyone, he's making all these noises. All right, let me open these up. Y'all can purchase the pig. Okay, Zach did allow me to put that in a checkout link. All you have to do is either click on that little box that pops up in front of you or comment the word pig. And I did put, I think, all of these colors in the supply list. Lorena says hi, Zach. Baby says hi, Zach.
Hi.
I know, Kate. He's, you know, just over here doing...
I mean, I can go.
Whatever. Okay. So, what we're going to do... Holy moly. I don't even know how to do this.
Well, remember that the pig is going to cover up a lot of the middle.
That's true.
So, I mean, if you want to get an idea, go ahead and lay the pig down or even the frame to kind of get an idea of which ones you need to color versus which ones you don't.
Okay, so let me show you the pig. What I've done with the pig. So, I have put the pig all over my ink mat because it's sticky. Okay, and I've done some prep work. So, as we put it together, I'll talk to you about the colors that I made. Or, I'm sorry, that I used. But to Zach's point, good point, Zach. There is a frame that we are going to stain here in a second. But this frame is going to go right along the edge of this. The pink dress is going to go down here. But, I mean, I can't just guess where it's going to go. There's her little face.
But even right now, with it's on there, you see the ones that you can add color to. I'd add color to those. It'll give you a starting point.
Okay, what do we say? All right, so we're just going to go for it. I'm going to get a little detailed tonight, and it is not going to be perfect, but you do you, y'all. If you want to do one and done, as far as colors go, by all means, have at it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a 12-inch frame, Michelle, so it's a pretty big frame, or it's a pretty big pig.
It's a big old pig. All right, so we're just going to go through here and just paste some of these flowers, okay?
Don't forget that sunny side.
I got it. Here, you can talk.
No, I'm busy cutting.
You're busy in here making a loud ruckus. But I love you. Okay, that's that. Let's grab some sunny side, which is yellow. Okay, now I realize I need to pull this up fairly quickly so that my paste does not dry in the screen. Okay, so I'm going to lift up her head. Okay, this is her head. And I'm going to come over here and do the rest of this flower here. Now, y'all can put whatever you want on the background of the frame that you yet.
We
Okay.
even talked about Mod Podging.
You did. We could do a napkin on the background. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up just for now, and I'm going to lay it back down. Okay, then I'm going to just take my finger and press around the transfer
Oh, that's cute.
where we lifted up.
Sorry, I'm seeing the replay. I'm listening to you, watching you on the phone.
All right, I'm going to clean this off. All right. Then I'm going to go in and we're going to take our meadow and do some of the greenery on this transfer. Again, y'all have way more time than I do, most likely when you complete your project. So, I mean, take your time. Make as much detailed efforts as you want. I mean, I have some greenery that's pink. You do you.
Why'd you do that? You thought having me in here was gonna be a good.
Well, I was hoping you'd like pick up a squeegee and start helping me with this, but you know, there's that.
There's that. It's asking a lot.
You just sit there. Listen to your machine, wait for the beep.
I am waiting for the beep.
The beep, the machine beeps whenever he needs to change out his piece of wood.
I also have it on the time. It's like on a 15-minute timer too, so I know it should be done here very soon.
Okay, so I did meadow, did pesto. Let's do some pesto up here. I know this is where the edge of the frame is going to be, but I'm here. Let's just do it. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe that off and grab some meadow and hop over here. Just like this. And just kind of do the thing. But to Zach's point, like I don't have to do this entire transfer because the pig is going to cover it up. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Pretty.
So pretty.
Okay? Lay it back down. Press. All of that. Now I am going to put her face back on. Even though it's going to cover up some of the paste, where the paste might get on the back of her face, it's fine. It's not a big deal. So now I know that I need to come over here and do some meadow. Like, use the cutouts to your advantage. Uh-oh. There we go.
I'm helping.
Okay, so I'm going to do... What are you doing?
I'm gonna do.
Zach's helping. You see his hand? He's going to help me. Because it's quite a big... I mean, it's a hefty project, right? If you're going to do this much detail.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in y'all. You can do it. It's just... I don't want y'all sitting here too long watching me, you know, whatever I'm doing. Okay? All right, we need yellow over here. So let me grab this. Assembling it is going to be the fun part. And hopefully this turns out well because this is for one of my friends. She asked if I would paint the pig for her. All right, so that's covered. Let's come over here. Go along her little dress.
I'm trying.
You're good, Zach. Okay, ready? Zach's going to take this transfer and he's going to clean it.
Except why would you set stuff here?
Well, because I don't have an option. All right, ta-da. So this is what we have so far. So you kind of see the outline of the pig, right? Isn't that going to be such a cute background? All right, so let's dry this. He is going to clean it.
I got one.
Oh, goodness, Debbie. Miss Deb, that's a lot. Thanks, y'all. Okay, who's up here saying we could have made this more than one line? I could have, Cheryl, but I decided not to. One and done. I wanted to get it done tonight. So, if you purchase it...
I'm not a big fan of holdovers either. Like what
holdovers.
What is it when you're called, like when you're watching a show and they have the...
To be continued?
Yeah, the to be continued.
Yep, we don't do that.
We don't want to get you all excited. I mean, we have, but we don't want to get you all excited for a project.
All right, while he's doing that, we're going to take our frame and some burnt umber. Okay, Zach, what happened to the light?
I moved it.
Hi.
Hey, I was trying to...
Okay, and I'm going to take a wipe, and we are going to put some on our... We're going to put some paint on this. Okay, now I'm just going to take it and kind of wipe it across. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I love the pattern, Deb. The transfer name is Found Patterns in Nature.
Paper towel?
I feel like we're in the surgeon's performing surgery. Like here, take this. All right, so the more paint that you put on your wipe, the more you're going to get on your surface. If you don't want it dark, don't put much paint.
Okay, that's ready for you.
If you get it too dark, guess what? The beauty with the wipe is you can just take some off if you don't like it all. I'm sorry, what do you need now?
Nothing.
We good?
We're good.
All right, so
Let's go.
I'm going to finish this. I don't want it perfect, just to get that stained look. Okay, I think that's good. So you may want to wear gloves, which Zach didn't fix the lights. Hi, Judy. Yes, Kathy, you get the backboard and the frame and the pig. Now, the price that you see when you check out with that checkout link that pops up, that does include shipping. So it's like a one-click deal. Okay, so here's the frame. Check it out. Nothing fancy, y'all. Just a brown stained frame. Okay? Brown stain. Now we're done with this. And we're going to grab our transfer back. He cleaned off all of the fuzz whenever he cleaned it. So I'm going to fuzz it again. Just like this. Okay? What's the hot word of the night? Keyword? Keyword is pig. Let's see. Thank you so much, Sally. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Denise. All right, so now that this is clean, we're going to put it back on to our board, okay? Right here. Now, let's think about this. This is her dress. Oh, Lord, he got water on the dress, y'all. Okay, so the dress is going to go right about there. So we don't need to do any of it here. Here. We do need to add some right here, but let's go over to the side first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take our frame, lay it down. I think like this. Let me do this. Let's see if I can sort of kind of line this up where I think it needs to be. Let's do this. Okay, right about, I don't know, y'all. Let's see. I don't want to put any stems directly inside the flower. I think that's good right there. It's going to have to be good. All right, there's that. Now we're going to lay our frame on here. Because remember, the frame is going to cover up some of this section. And now I'm going to take and apply the dress. Her little dress that Zach got a water spot on. Bless his heart. And let's grab her head just to make sure. Because, you know, the pig has ears. So there's no point of doing the ears. So let's go with this. All right, so let's grab our little tools here. And we're going to go in with our raspberry sorbet. And I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to do that one. And that one. And then I'm going to do this big flower right here. Like so. Okay. All right, now remember, I don't really care if the frame gets the paste on it because you're not going to see it. Okay, I'm using it to help line things up or kind of tell me where I need to go, right? All right, so let's grab our meadow and let's do some leaves or greenery, I guess. Call it. Right there. Let's come up here and we're going to lift this up and I'm going to do it right here. But y'all, I can't tell you, like, use your frame. Let the frame be one with you, okay? Now, I need to add some yellow. I realized that just now. So let me grab what Zach was using and we're just going to paint some greenery yellow, guys. Because why not? That is the way we roll, we roll. Okay, put some there. And then, let me set that over there. Lift this up. Paste, paste. And then I think we're good. I did not do pesto on this, but I think down here I will. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Next, clean. Here we go, Zach. Ready? You got a water spot on the little dress.
It happens.
Woo-wee. Okay. We do need it cleaned. Well,
No,
actually,
you
no, I don't.
You don't.
I don't, because I can use the other side. Duh. Except the flowers are going all the wrong direction.
So
It's
you
okay.
use that there and then use the bottom for over there.
You're so
You're
funny.
so smart.
You're so funny. Okay, y'all see where we're going with this? Hit the heart button, y'all. We're almost there. Maybe. All right. Flower.
Watch that greenery.
Hey, I can have pink greenery.
If you want. You're right.
You do you. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know majority of her dress is going to cover this up, but I want to make sure that, what did I just do? I have just enough. There is a spot next to her dress that you will see, okay? So I'm just going to be on the safe side and paste it, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to use this next corner. Let's do this. Now, this one, I'm going to hold up this piece right here because this has paste on the back of it, okay? So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of yellow, I think, over here. And some pesto because I didn't use pesto above it. So let me grab some pesto. That's too much. And let's just drag this over the silk screen so that it pops through, okay? Now, very gently, I'm going to just set that just like so. I'm going to grab her dress. I'm going to grab the frame just to make sure. Here's her dress. And I see, thank goodness I did this because I would have missed quite a bit. So let's go in with raspberry sorbet right there. And we need one more flower, I think. Let me see. Nope, we're good. All right, Zach, here you go. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, so here's what we have. Anywhere that you don't see this pretty flower pattern background is where the pig is going to be. She has a wide profile. She's a piggy. It is Karen, right? Yay, thank you, thank you. Thanks, everybody. So if you comment the word pig, you can purchase the pig, or you can click on that link that comes up. This was a cutout that we offered in our wood cutout sale that a lot of y'all got. And I begged and pleaded Zach to extend this one so y'all could get it. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here. Now we're going to bring back the pig. All right, so like I said, I've done a lot of the colors already. The head, take notes. Y'all ready for this? Peony, chalk paste. Okay. The other piece that goes over this, same color. Okay. Now, there is a big old, what do you see that? Like a circle right here. That I'm going to paint. What am I going to paint that? I think I'm going to paint that sunny side with the yellow. Okay. So I tried to keep the colors the same with the background and the pig colors for the most part. Okay, so let me just make sure. I have to be steady hands right here.
So I shouldn't shake the table?
Nope. All right, so this is what I have right here. That yellow dot is going to be the center of our flower that we put on top of her head. Okay. Now, I have a big old glob of paste right there. Y'all know me. I get heavy-handed with the paste. So let me just wipe that off. Okay, so there's that. Now, yellow. What else do I want yellow? I want a couple little flowers. Okay, so I'm going to do the two little flowers.
Those dots.
So let's go in and do those. Don't need a whole lot of paint. Now, guys, you can use your own paint. Like, if you want to use acrylic or other chalk paint, by all means, do it. I'm just using my chalk paste because I can. Now, I'm not the cleanest painter, so I did find, these are called disposable eye makeup brush tools. Okay. So I bought some of these, and let me show you. You could also use a Q-tip, but they're itty bitty. And so I can just take them and get that excess paint or paste or whatever you're using out before it dries. And then these, y'all, you could either wash them or just throw them away. There's a whole bunch in a pack. Okay, so there's those. We're going to use Couture Coral on the pig's nose. 3 different shades for the pig. Okay, so I'm going to give my paste a stir because it is not the consistency that I want. Do not use tap water in the jars if you do decide to paint with these, or if y'all just happen to have these because you like the chalk paste. Do not add tap water. All right, so I'm going to grab a paintbrush and I'm just going to take this over the 2 pieces that come with the pig for the nose, actually the nose and the mouth. Okay. So check it, check it, check it. So y'all just take your time painting, okay? I'm like painting at speed lightning because that's what I do. Okay, so I'm going to take one more of these, get that excess off or out of my little hole. The what is that called? The snout? I don't know. All right, this is going to be peach cobbler. You can do whatever color you want, y'all, okay? You don't have to do what I do. So I'm going to open this up. This is peach cobbler. Okay, and I'm going to grab, yeah. I'm going to grab a paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint this. Now, this one might need two coats because it is on the lighter side compared to the MDF wood. Or you can use a different color. But I know some of you really like to follow the colors that I provide or use in my projects. So if you're going to use the peach cobbler, just make sure, one, that you're fine with one coat or you do another one. Okay? So I'm going to dry it really fast. Pretty fast. And then I'm going to just add another coat really quickly. Ta-da! Okay, close it up. All right, what do we have left? We have, and I know it's really hard for y'all to see this, but they're all right here, okay? It'll all make sense whenever I put it together. Now, this piece right here, you will be getting this piece, okay? And you're like, what on earth is that? So, greenery, obviously. I'm going to paint this all green-ish between meadow and pesto. Notice the scored lines for the little, I don't know, ovals, circles, whatever these are, okay? Those are to be center of like the flower, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually paint, I have 2 more flowers to paint. Let me show you. I'm just going to do these couture coral, just like the nose and the mouth. So let me just paint these really quick. And now y'all will have something to reference whenever you get your pigs. These are so cute. Love these little flowers. All right, so that's done. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is take, I'm gonna grab one of these. What do I wanna do? I want these to be meadow. These things. What do you call those? I don't even know. So I want those to be meadow. I'm going to take this all the way in to kind of the center. You're not going to see all of this because we're going to be adding flowers because it's like a bouquet of flowers. All right. Okay. Now I'm just going to dip my pesto or my brush in the pesto. There is no like excess meadow on here, so it's not like it's getting into my pesto paste jar. I need to order more of these little sponge brushes. Okay, but y'all just have fun with it. Like, don't overthink it. I'm really not overthinking it. I'm trying to create some background greenery bouquet of flowers over here and, you know, probably failing at it, but it is what it is. Okay, so let me do some meadow for this leaf and just kind of blend it, okay? And it looks terrible, but once you start adding things to it, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so see how it's kind of two-toned? It's fine. Okay, so now we need to make sure that this piece is dry because now we're going to, oh Lord, I've got yellow paste on her dress. Now we're going to paint those circles real quick. And then, y'all, I'm going to turn on my glue gun. And we're going to put her together. Y'all excited? I am so excited to see what this little pig turns out to be. Burn! Yes! Jacqueline, you don't have sound. Yes, exactly, Glenda. Yes. Can you use the chalk paint on glasses? You could, but Bambi, I mean, you can, yes. Only if you don't want it permanent. Like, the paste will come off, like, chip away. But if you wanted to make it permanent, you would want to use ink. Okay? All right, so this lady right here, we have some serious issues. Not this lady, this piece. So I'm not really sure. She's gotten kind of banged up since we've started because, you know, her dress was painted first. So let me just cover that up. We're going to pretend like, you know, maybe she ate too much and she got some stains on her shirt. I don't know. Okay, done. All right, so let's do our backgrounds. We're done with majority of our colors, y'all. So let me just close them up because I feel like my table is about as full as a tick. Hi, Peggy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Glenda. Means a lot. All right, so I'm going to grab yellow. Yellow is going to be the background to our biggest, I think, flower. Now, you're not going to see that entire circle. So do the best that you can while painting it, okay? But it really doesn't matter because you're not going to see the whole thing. Just get the center of it, okay? Then I'll go in and do another yellow right here. And then I'll do one more over here. All right, we have 2 more circles left, and then we're ready to assemble. No, I'm not using that. I don't know what color to use, though. What other color could I use for the center? Center. Wild lime. Peggy, well, I appreciate that. Yes, Sharon, if you type in the word pig, I will send you a message, and in that message, you'll need to click on Shop Products, and then there will be a message with a link or a button, or there's like a link right below, y'all. Some of you may have already exited out of the pop-up, but we tried to make it as easy as possible. All right, here we go. Okay, sounds good. All right, here we go. Let me move all this. Did I miss any cutouts? Oh, we still have her eyes. Oh, there's that. She's got to be able to see, right? I keep opening the wrong drawer. Okay, let's make sure that this is all dry. Right here. Put all my stuff away. Thanks, Brenda, for sprinkling. Okay, let me see here. Is Kevin with you tonight? He may have already said something, but unfortunately I didn't see it. All right, dry. Let's check the nose. Check this one. Check. Check off. Oh, shoot. Her dress. Her dress is not quite dry. Her dress is kind of two-toned, y'all. Look at that. let's get our little flowers. And don't forget, y'all, this piece right here. Okay? This is the end of the bouquet. Like the stem. Alright, so now what I'm going to have to do... Okay. Hi, Kevin. I hope you're enjoying your dinner. This right here is what we used. Normally, I use these to put inside of our shirt whenever we're using ink on a t-shirt. All you have to do is take... spray this with like water, like even a wipe. I mean, you don't want to use too much like oomph, but y'all look, I mean, it's going to come off. See how it's coming off? I don't know if you can see, but like it doesn't take much. Don't push too hard because you don't want to remove that sticky part. So if you are a little nervous, just spray, I honestly use Windex. I spray Windex on it, and I take a small squeegee, which is the bigger one. And then after it's sat for a while, I just take it and, like, get up all of the gunk. Okay? So, don't worry. Like, this is not ruined. Okay? I'm just not going to clean it right now with you guys. Okay? Take no offense to that. Right? There's nothing against you. Here we go. Background, check. Border, check. You get all of this, except for all of the colors. Okay? Like this, all right? Hi, Vanetta. So, I'm going to grab my glue and just go along the edge of this. Put a bead of glue around the 4 sides. Pick it up very carefully. Flip it over. Don't burn yourself. Line up the corners. Line up the edges. I'm actually going to stand it up. Set it down on the table to make sure that it is lined up. Okay? And of course, you know, you're going to have glue strings. But there is your frame. Okay? If you need to, go use, I probably need to use, so let me tell you a story. The hot glue dried too fast. Imagine that. So I'm going to go in with some gel super glue. Why gel? Because it's not going to dry as fast as hot glue. So, let's try this again. Okay, so before I, like for real, push it down, line it up, then, there we go. Much better. Deb, well, you have until, well, you really have until it's, right, gone off the shelves, but it is Transferpalooza, so if you see 3 other transfers that you want, you can get them. Buy 3, get 1 free. This is Gorilla Super Glue Gel. Love Gorilla Glue. Okay? All right, so this is what we have so far. Okay? And I don't know why this frame does not want to stay. So, funny story. I'll have to see if I can show you guys. When Zach was doing his live with all of the cutouts, so, like, for example, the sheep, okay? Yes, we shrink wrapped them, but in order to keep all the pieces together, so, like, this is the sheep, I use glue dots, okay? Glue dots are, like, little bitty tiny dots. They're kind of like tape, right? So I'm like, oh, this will be no big deal to get off. Well, this pig is the one that he used on the live, and I started trying to take it off today. I'm like, man, those glue dots are like glue, for real. Like, duh, Amy. The name is Glue Dots. So, anyways, there are glue dots on the back of this frame. I don't know if you, like, there's one right there. So, every time I try to pick it up, it sticks to the desk. But anyways, so far, that is what we have, okay? All right. Now, this frame is really giving me trouble because of that hot glue being on there. But we're going to survive, right? Just work. Work for me. I've never had such a hard time, y'all. Look, it came completely apart. All right, maybe the glue wasn't hot enough. Bear with me. Have you ever seen a crafter try to glue something about 3 to 4 times and still didn't get it? Yep, well, you did tonight. Yes, the glue dots are very hard, and they're very hard to get off your fingers. Okay, this better work. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final. Press and hold. E6000. So, Peggy, I have some of that, but man, that stuff makes me so nervous. I don't know why. I'm afraid I'm going to get it on me, and I'm never going to get it off. I just need to use it more, to be honest. Okay, dress. Let's grab her dress. Yeah, I think it was the hot glue was not hot. Okay, so here's her dress, and it fits perfectly inside this little frame. Let me show you. I know, right, Linda? I should have used the glue dots. And it's sticking to the table because of the darn glue dots. Because I painted on the other side of the frame. So there's her dress. Okay, it doesn't look like a dress, but it's a dress. Now we're going to glue. So like, see the glue dots on the back of this? Because I couldn't get them off. Let's put her head on. Okay, so everything like fits together. Okay, so there's her head. Now, I still need to do something with her eyes, but we'll do it here in a minute. All right, so this one you're going to have to be a little bit careful because there is some holes. Look at that. Looks like a big old smiley face. So let me just make sure I go along the edge, and then this one will line right up to the back. Okay, so let me show you so far. Looks hideous right now, but we got to add all the details. Okay, y'all see that? Hi, Linda. Hi, Kevin. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. And then her little nose, the holes are going to line up. So this has holes, right? Hold on, let me glue dot off the thing. And then this has holes right there. So you were going to line those up whenever you go to glue this down. Okay. Just stand over top of it like I'm doing. Oh, it's upside down, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I may have it upside down. See those glue dots, man? Can't get them off. Okay, so no, her nose is upside down. Hold on. We got to get the nose right, y'all. The nose is upside down. Zach, help me. Okay, Zach's going to help me with that. Now, let's talk about this piece. Okay? So, we're going to put... there
you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
This really is only painted because of the little, what do you call those? Rolls in her arm, okay? It's just so that you have pink showing through. So we're just going to put a dot here of glue, and we're just going to line that up just like so. And guess what? It probably has a glue dot on the back of it. It's going to stick to the table. Okay, so just like that. It's just going to add some dimension. Okay, same for this arm, for her little rolls. She's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to lift that up. And now we have both arms. Okay. All right, so Zach fixed my nose for me. Okay, so let me glue. So whatever you do, don't do what I did. Make sure you glue the nose. So I said the holes matched up, right? Well, they do. And I noticed when I put it on upside down, I'm like, something doesn't look right. Okay, so I got a little bit too much glue. So I'm going to put, I know, Sharon, right? I'm going to take my little makeup brush here. because that's going to make her look like she has snot in her nose. All right, so there's that, okay? Now, this little piece right here is her mouth. So I'm going to try, I mean, this has already got a glue dot on it. It's going to stay for life. That just fits right below her, what is this? Snout. Okay. This is going to go right there. Let me see. How am I going to do this? This goes basically right above her eye. Right by her eye. Okay, so like so. All right. Then this little fern, which I probably should have put that on first because now I won't be able to see. Okay. But this is just going to lay wherever you want it to lay, because it's just basically the greenery to the flower. Okay. So let me just slide that in there. All right, and let's re-glue this. It's been quite the gluing show tonight, y'all. Okay, so down right about there. All right, so there it is. Okay, her eye is basically in the middle of those two petals. Okay. Now, this, let's put her arms. She needs some arms. It's coming together and I'm starting to get giggly. All right, so her arms fit right there next to her little, what do you call this? Dress. Okay, they fit just like a glove. Holy cow. See? Okay, so there's that. Now we have to do our little bouquet here. So, this is basically going to chill out right between her arms. Like, it's going to fit perfectly in between her arms. Okay? There's not much room right there. Okay? So, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down. Yes, he has basketball on. I saw somebody ask that question. All right, so let me see if I can get this right there. Out. There we go. Okay, now, remember I said, don't lose this little piece. Okay? Sorry, that was really close. This basically is, it's like she's holding it. Okay, she's like holding the bouquet of flowers. Do you see how I have it right here? Okay, so that is going to go on the other side of her little piggy hand. Hoof, right? Is it a hoof? I don't know. Pig foot. Pig feet. Pig foot. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me turn this back around. We're going to have this guy. So you get the big flower on her head. You get two of these. One of these, which is similar to the one on her head. It's just smaller. And then you get two itty bitty little baby flowers. Okay. So this one, I'm going to put right over the biggest, basically, dot that we painted. This center flower. Okay. Just like this. All right, you see it right there? Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 other, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 4 flowers left. So we're going to put this one down here. Oh, look, it's still got a glue dot. Let's do the small ones here. These have glue dots, y'all, so I'm just running with these. That one there. That one there. Actually, I probably should glue it because this is gonna go in the mail. So there. 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 And last but not least, there. Okay. So y'all ready? Oh, wait, her eyes. Where's my markers? Did you take them away?
I put them right here.
We got to do her eyes. They are scored. So let me show you. Her eyes right here and right here, they are scored, meaning he added some lines for you to go off. Okay, so I'm just going to take, I use these Posca pens. My mom got me hooked on these. And by the way, she's going to be here tomorrow helping package all of your amazing orders. We got a bunch of people coming to help. So, oh, that's silver. I'm not giving her no silver eyes. Hold on. I got to find my black one.
Right here.
Good job, Zach. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and just basically trace those scored lines that Zach has given you. You could paint them if you wanted to with a really fine paintbrush. You do you, okay? I need to add some white. Hold on, guys. I know, right, Kathy? She'll be here tomorrow, hanging out with us to do some of y'all's orders. I'm probably gonna have her work on some of the smaller pieces that have like lots of pieces. There's our pig. What do y'all think, y'all?
Let me see.
No, this pig did not have pearls, Cindy.
That's the other pig. That's the pearl Zach likes. So I do have a question for you. Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel the pig feels bonita.
I feel bonita.
Not tomorrow, Barbara, but we may go live so she can say hi. We're gonna be busy.
We can try the assembly line.
Yeah, we're gonna have an assembly line. Like Zach's been cutting, like for the last 48 plus hours. So if you want this, comment the word pig. Zach did extend it. It is $40 including shipping, unpainted. All right, so you can reference back this video. Look at the background. I stinking love this. So I hope you do too. We will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Notice how that fern is shaking. I need to go and glue that end. Hey, I can put a glue dot on there. Y'all, this is so cute. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye.